Loneliness at work, they're at an all-time high, even for employees who are back in the office with their colleagues.
Right, after COVID. According to Entrepreneur magazine, 55% of global workers, 55% say they feel lonely at work on a weekly basis. Let's bring in licensed clinical social worker Kelly Kitley. She's a frequent guest for us here. And Kelly, I guess what is causing this? You know, we came back from the pandemic. I guess people probably think I should feel better. I'm around my colleagues again. Why are people feeling lonely?
Well, you mentioned a key word that should gets us in trouble all the time. You know, we really are looking at people returning to work and morale is down. A lot of companies are making cuts and people are still feeling isolated, even though they have returned back to work. Maybe they're not engaging with employees as much, or they're feeling like the days they are going into the office, there aren't other coworkers who are there. And there's been a high turnover with different companies and mass layoffs. And clients of mine that are experiencing this in their companies are reporting that there just feels to be some kind of negativity around them and that they're really looking to have deeper, more fulfilling connection. It's not about the quantity of people who are in the office, but it's really about connecting and having quality relationships with the people that you work with.
I think everything you just said, so many companies in their own ways are feeling. Even if there weren't layoffs, there's still that hybrid aspect. So you come in and it feels kind of spooky almost if the halls are empty. Is this something that everyone is sort of going through right now, given COVID and in their career and what we've been through? Or are there certain types of people, certain jobs that are more impacted by this?
Great question. So it really depends on the company culture as well. And so if you know that, you know, people are bringing in donuts in the morning to connect, or they're organizing lunches for everybody to get together, I'm really encouraging my clients who are feeling lonely at work to be proactive and try to initiate things and really connect outside of sitting behind your screen. We're so connected technology-wise, but the human condition is real emotional, personal connection with human beings.
Yes.
So really feeling supported in your job and feeling that your employer values you and is giving you praise for the work that you're doing.
So what do we do? What do we do to combat this loneliness?
Connection, connection, connection. Loneliness breeds in isolation. And so whether that's asking somebody in your office to go grab a quick cup of coffee or making sure that you are creating things in the community, maybe ask somebody to go to a yoga class after work, or you could even initiate having a health and wellness day. I think employers really need to back their employees.
Oh no, Kelly Kitley, our fave. Are you frozen forever or can we get you back? Control room, what do we think? Still frozen, we hear.
Well, I'll tell you a little anecdote that I was just about to say, which is during COVID, during the pandemic, some of my colleagues at Nightly News formed a group where we would exercise together every morning.
Goodness, that is fantastic.
Virtually, remote. And it really worked. And I did that with my family as well. We did, my sisters and my mom did yoga every weekend. So she's not wrong. Like some of these little things that you can do might sound silly, but it can really help.
Absolutely. And I think that with the people that you are in office with, getting that coffee, doing little things like that, so helpful. Well, Kelly, thank you very much. There's more news ahead.
You're watching NBC News Daily.